What a way to cap the weekend. T-Mobile Arena just off the Strip in Las Vegas, getting ready for Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final. Carolina Hurricanes leading the Vegas Golden Knights 3-2. This place will be packed and they will be loud. They make no mistake about it. You are very much in Las Vegas.
Garrett Rankin, John A. Bear are the referees. And Game 6 is underway. Theodore was stalling on the forecheck. Among the many things Jordan's done, he's also hit. Oh, nice play. Oh,
I dropped it.
Right in your hands. I thought you
dropped
had
it. I bailed on it. You might have been calling it the Little League World Series, but I bailed on it.
Stan Colvin on the draw with Howden. And it's advanced ahead by Ivan Barbashev. Now for Howden, have trouble with a bouncing puck. Delayed offside against Vegas. Here's Taylor Hall bringing in. Hall scores!
And Hall head up the whole way. His 7th of the playoffs. Sean, that's the big save I'm talking about from Hart. He has not given it to Vegas, and now they trail, chasing the game. Here it's 1-0 Carolina. Carolina has just pitched it down the ice about 4 or 5 times. They're not putting anything to risk so far.
Svechnikov centers, free puck, knocked wide by Aho on the rebound. Dawned up with Eichel after it hit the stick of Walker. Here's Jack Eichel down the slot, and a beautiful save by Bussey with the right leg. Stone out in front for Dorofeyev, a couple of chances. The second one he batted out of midair.
Track of Bussey, you see his head go up and down twice to find the puck, and before Stone can get to it, Bussey finds the pop fly. Carter Hart's foot.
Carolina penalty number 53, 2 minutes tripping.
Here with Carter Hart. And Vegas 2 for 16 on the power play.
Tomas Hertl.
Las Vegas 48.
Oh, Hertl, I'm sorry.
Face-off violation.
A big penalty. It makes it 4-on-4 for minute 29. Barring further infractions.
Now the problem, of course, is you're with Jordan Staal.
The other member of the quartet for John Tortorella is Brett Howden. Eichel forced back by Aho. Eichel feeds it through to Howden. In alone and stopped by Bussey. And McNabb. 10 seconds left on the penalty to Tomas Hertl. Hard out of the net. And a great sprawling stop as he dove back in. Robbing Svechnikov. DeAndre Miller has the puck there. Rink, one of the referees, took a spill. He's back up quickly. The pass deflected by Stone into the Carolina bench.
Svechnikov's got the wide open net, but a dive of desperation by Carter Hart keeps this game at 1-0. Svechnikov robbed here in Vegas.
As one of the Knights got upended near the blue line, Hart just now seeing the arm in the air, heads to the bench. The Knights get an extra attacker on. Eichel with a lot of speed, and his shot stopped by Bussey. But a power play upcoming for Vegas.
Stankoven.
Carolina 22 minor penalty. Cross-checking.
Is going to cross-check Mitch Marner to the ice. Marner goes down with the contact.
It's been a struggle, but they still have the puck. Dorofeyev split a couple of teammates. Taken out of the corner by Marner. Marner sends it toward the net. Rebound, free for Stone. Up in the air, free in front of the crease. That wound up in the left wing corner, under 10 seconds in the period. Out in front, Eichel passes it off. And a sprawling stop by Bussey on Dorofeyev.
There's the 2 stops. Hertl and Stone taken away. Stone's right on the doorstep. Left pad, right body, right arm. And much like Carter Hart had to dive like a shortstop to take one away, Bussey does the same thing. This is labeled.
Blocked by Dorofeyev. He got dumped. It comes back to Ehlers. Down low. Off a stick of Staal and over the net.
Oh, he had a wide open side, but he had to reach and it deflected upwards instead of straight.
Stone trying to drop it back for Hanifin. Ehlers intercepted. Here comes Staal trying to score in his 6th straight game. Stopped by Hart. The early goal by Hall. Blake had it for a moment, then Hertl poked it away. Hertl has help coming. It's Riley Smith. Hertl, a beautiful move. Stopped by Bussey trying to shovel it out. Jackson Blake. Marner wouldn't let him do it. Then Marner got hit in the face by Slavin. Here's a chance the other way. They had a 2-on-1. Stankoven went for the shot. Had Hall with him. On the move, Barbashev. Took it to the forehand a little wide, then missed the far post. Nice pass by Eichel to Stone and off for Dorothea. And then broken up by Walker. Walker up the wall. Good pinch by McNabb. Then as he batted to keep it in, Ehlers goes down as if he got the stick in the face. The official stopping the play.
The net, and as the puck relays up the ice, Vegas is changing. That's why Stahl's got the breakaway, and he's trying to drag hard off that right post. Look at him out aggressively. He pushes out to take the angle away. He gets the blocker on the first one, a pad on the second one.
Ahead for Stone. Played back for Eichel.
There's Slavin again.
Unbelievable. At his very best tonight. His stick is everywhere. Here's Dorothea trying to walk in. That one might have clanged off the outside of the post. Bussey got his shoulder up there as well. Puck taken away by Blake for Stankoven. His return pass intercepted by Hannafin. Down low, it's nudged along. Stankoven stopped by Hart. Then Stankoven tried to center. It comes to Blake and he scores! Jackson Blake makes it 2-0.
And then Jackson Blake will find the opening. See him get his stick up in the air? He wants it. Stankoven lays it on the tee. Oh, it deflects off the stick in front of the net. It deflects over Carter Hart. They're closer in Raleigh. It's 2-0 Canes.
Jarvis in on the forecheck. Jarvis took it away. Out there was Svechnikov and Aho. Aho, a shot. Hart turns around. He doesn't know that he has it squeezed underneath his pads, it seems, tonight for Jackson Blake. Dowd, blind pass for Anderson. He didn't know Robinson was nearby. Here's a penalty. An interference call on Anderson as he tried to prevent Robinson from perhaps breaking away.
The puck bounces by on the tip by Robinson. It's far enough away that Robinson knows if he gets contact.
He was their leading point scorer in the Stanley Cup final entering tonight. Ehlers, 30-year-old from Denmark. Beautiful passing and a sprawling save by Hart.
But Gostisbehere just rolls it along to Aho. We talked earlier how's Hart done tonight. This is well read. Look at his eyes right on top of the glove.
Nearly a takeaway shorthanded by Howden, who has 3 shorthanded goals in the playoffs. Here's Marner. Back for Howden. He was tied up by Ehlers. Well, Jordan Stahl said after Game 5, we're getting closer to Hurricanes hockey. He's been the biggest standout of Game 6 with a goal and an assist. And now leads their team with 20 points as the youngest player. Stone out in front, trying to center it. Lofted in the air, taken down by Stone. Finally a shot on goal from Barbashev. They went almost a full 19 minutes. Lausanne, that one's blocked. Little haphazard going after the puck. Ehlers beat him to it. Jarvis snapped it through. Anderson trying to use him as a screen, and Carter Hart able to cover it.
And that leads to a little bit of chaos around Carolina's net, but they get it out, they clean it out, and that shot from Jarvis zips onto Carter Hart. He can't give up another one. There's just nowhere to go for Vegas right now.
Bussey decided to drop it down. Might have been a mistake. He's not going to make it again. Bouncing puck. Came back to Theodore. Off the wall. Marner with some room. Lets it go. Got blocked by Slavin. And skated off by Jarvis. Trying to work on Theodore. He has Stahl heading for the net. Jarvis out in front. Stopped by Hart. The rebound cleared away by Howden, but not out.
That's another plus for Carolina.
Hannafin pinched in. Here's an opportunity. Are they going to call it penalty? Yes, they are.
Get to Brandon Bussey.
Number 50, 2 minutes high sticking.
It's an inadvertent high stick.
They still don't have a shot on goal in this power play. Marner a weak pass. And Eichel just had it taken away. by Jarvis. Great effort by Hurdle and Marner to keep it in. Down low, Eichel! It did not go! Looked like it hit the crossbar.
Stone puts it on the tee, and Eichel, for the second time in this series, at this end of the ice on the power play, beats Bussey, and he rings it straight off the crossbar. Bussey goes side to side, and Stone lays it for Eichel. This is a perfect play.
Crowd doing their part to try to give the Golden Knights some energy. Hurdle into the corner. Howden. Back of the line, Theodore through a crowd wide. Hard off the back wall, and Slavin in the right place again. If this is the night they win the Stanley Cup, they're doing it in vintage Carolina style. Some rear skating room. It's for Howden. It gets played off to Dorofeev. Stopped by Bussey. And he smothers with 5:16 to go.
Howden to Barbashev to Dorofeev. Dorofeev shot, looking for top glove, but Brandon Bussey's got that too.
Down to 3:50 to go. Anderson. Howden blocked up high by Chatfield. Dorofeev fires. They're going to fire away from everywhere now. Eichel with a little bit of skating room through the neutral zone. The goalie has come out. Hart is out. The extra attacker is on. Theodore in deep. Theodore trying to work it out in front. Bussey's on his knees. The puck's in the corner. 2.5 minutes remaining in regulation in game 6. 2:25 left. Theodore, stop, rebound, Hurdle, stopped again. 2:21 to go. Carolina leading 2-0. Some great chances in the last moments for Vegas, but still nothing behind Brandon Bussey. Stone in the corner. Marner from up high. 2 minutes to go. Marner into the corner. Hurdle trying to work it out in front. It comes to Eichel down low. Stone at the top of the crease. Couldn't jam it in. They crowd the net. Theodore off for Dorofeev. Sliding in the way, Chatfield. Jarvis up the wall and out. That'll be icing. .110 to go. The net is empty. Ehlers scores! Nikolai Ehlers! And the party is on!
Ehlers has given Carolina a 3-0 lead. He banks the empty netter, and he celebrates with some...
And they're going to clinch it appropriately with a total team effort and a shutout. The Carolina Hurricanes have won the Stanley Cup for the second time. .35 to the Stanley Cup final. John Tortorella offers his congratulations. For any player in league history, Chris Chelios went 16 years in between. And now the question is, will he be the Conn Smythe Trophy winner?
Well, the votes are in. They have to be submitted at around the 10-minute mark of the third period. The voters are able to put contingencies in if something crazy happened.
And it would be for the entire playoffs, not just the final. If it was all about the final, it would definitely be.
Yeah, it was brilliant here. The leader offensively for them, and the last 3 games got really quiet for Marner. And you know, you got to think of one other thing when I look at these offensive players and they get shut down. There were 7 shutouts in the playoffs. Carolina had 4 of them. Freddie Anderson had 3, and Brandon Bussey puts the ribbon on this all with a shutout in game 6.